Well, good morning and welcome back to the channel once again. I'm in a little place called Torricella something. I'll put it up here. I'll put it up on the screen again as I normally do. This is a nice little town, but this is a dedicated area. They built this. It's not that long been built. Very clean, very tidy. Electric, water, waste, bins. There's even a charger for your e-bikes, which I'll show you in a minute. €10 a night. So I'm going to stop here a couple of nights because it's nice and quiet, and there's a big thunderstorm coming through tomorrow, so there's no point driving around in these roads when it's very wet. So I'll just show you around the air. Lovely little place this. So it's a barrier system, so you get a ticket on your way in and then you pay on your way out, so you only get paid for however long you use. You've got an e-bike charging station. I've never ever seen this before. It's amazing. Brilliant. Benches, bins, electric points, all nice and flat, and it's set in some brilliant scenery. Sports ground or whatever it is next door. So there's all the vineyards there, just behind the fence, and you can see it's getting a bit cloudy. Now, behind this villary thing here, there's an old church. I don't know if we can see it if we go. No, we can't see it. It's behind there. And that's where we're going to head to, through a little tiny town. And we're going to have a look around. So we'll go through here. Right, let's have a look. Coming? No. Good. Tractor. Okay, right. Oh dear. That's an example of what it's like driving around here. They cut in front of you, they overtake on bends. They drive around like maniacs, but to be honest, you get used to it after a bit. You get to become the Italian way. We just go, nah, whatever. There's no point getting angry about it. So that's the big church that we're heading to, right at the top of there. Looks like a big fort or a castle in front on top of that hill. A little cafe there. Now it is a bit of a toasty day today, even though it's got a bit overcast. When I just come out of Walter there then, that doesn't sound right, is it? I just come out of Walter. I came out of the van earlier. It was 30 degrees outside and 25 inside, so it is quite toasty. Anyhow, let's hang a left up here. Make sure nothing's coming. Oh, quaint little place. I can imagine this getting quite steep going up here. turn left, keep going up. Good Lord. Can you imagine going up and down these hills when it's really bad snow? You just won't go anywhere, would you? God almighty, this is steep. When's it going to end? Oh, lizard. Oh, thank God. Jesus. Jesus. Well, that's not a bad view, is it? I wish I brought me a drink now. God, I'm unfit. In fact, what a view. Look at that. Now, all that is vineyards. So all you can see around here is vineyards. And I know somebody that would love to sit in a vineyard because it makes wine. So this is a church on top of a very rocky hill. So let's have a quick look around. He's a big bugger. There's a lot of swifts flying around. There's one. What a view, look at that. I don't know what this is for. I don't know what that was for. Very peculiar. I'm still out of puff. What a brilliant place. And there's nobody here. Oh, I don't know what to say about that. So this must be the entrance, just here, yes. Scale of Santa. So that's the entrance to go in there. Brilliant. But what a view, look at that. My kind of place, nice and quiet. Look how green everything is. Oh, some memorial. I'd love to know what this is for. Very peculiar. What a strange place to put it. Anyway, I think I'll name my bike Daphne, because I like riding Daphne. What a quiet place. There's not a soul around here. Nobody. All you can hear is the birds and smell all these planty things here. I'm not David Bellamy. I don't know what they're called. The green and they grow. Walter's all right. He seems to be all right now after his little clutch slip. He seems to be all right now, so he's driving fine. But I did go to Aldi today to get some shopping in, and I can tell you now that Aldi in Italy, bloody hell, of course, Aldi in Italy is a bit expensive. It is expensive, but needs must. Got some marshmallows and some pop. What a lovely place. Anyhow, let's keep going. So we'll traverse back down the hill. I really don't think there's anything else to see, to be honest. I wonder if I can get left here and go around the other side of the church. I doubt it, but let's have a look. No, it's all steps up there. And I'm not carrying it back all the way up there. Stuff that. So, let's go back down the hill. What a nice day. Whee! Let's turn left here. Let's have a look down here. Let's have a look. The Georgie. I wish. Well, all that was up that road was just a lot of countryside, which was really nice. And there was the biggest bee there, and it was like the Hindenburg with legs and wings. It was massive. At one point I thought about hitching a ride on it. What a great place. There's a dinosaur and a balcony there. Little stream. Very pleasant. Well, that's it. That's as much as there is around here. Little stream, big church, windy roads, lots of grapevines, lots of scenery. That's it. But it's a lovely, lovely, quiet place. There's hardly anybody about. In fact, there's nobody around really. You get a bit of traffic, that's it. And what more can you ask for? Peace and quiet. Yeah, this is the type of little town I'd love to live in. Everybody will know everybody, which in one thing is not a good thing, because you'll know who's doing who and who's arguing with who and blah blah blah. That's the part of it, I suppose. Now there is a relatively big town close by. It's about two kilometres back the way I came, and that is a built-up place. There's a lot of shops, supermarkets, petrol stations. There's all sorts of stuff like that. But this is a far better place to stay. And alright, it's €20 for 2 nights. But I won 70 quid on the lottery the other day, so I considered it as free. But it's a nice place. And the one thing I will say about these roads, as you can probably tell, Jesus, they are not the most well-kept roads in the world. So don't ever complain about potholes in England because you don't know what potholes are unless you've come over here. Because a lot of the problem they've got over here is obviously you've got the snow and the ice when it gets really bad winters, and it just churns all the roads up. So here we are, we're back at the little park up. There's only me and one other, as you can see. Happy days. And I've even got my own specific little people parking place, look at that. So there you go, that's this little tiny place just with a church and one single little cafe bar place just up here on the right hand side. Like I say, if you want to go back 2 or 3 kilometres, there is a big town where you can buy all sorts in there. There's plenty of places if you like that sort of thing. But me, I prefer it nice and quiet like this. I think it's great. So anyhow, I hope you've enjoyed that. It's been a nice little fun ride around. Come along for the ride and have a great day. See you later, bye.